Ross Blackman, business manager for Emirates Team New Zealand.
And so how long have you been involved with Team New Zealand, Ross?
Since 1988. I wish you hadn't asked me that question. I started as the sailmaker and I've had many roles in the team, and now I'm the business manager.
And what gets you going these days in your role in Team New Zealand?
Taking it home. It's all about what we can do for New Zealand by bringing the cup back to New Zealand. I have to say, I'm sure that some people wonder and think about it. They call it a millionaire's game and the rich man's toys and all the rest of it. Reality is, we've got a bunch of salaried Kiwis on this team who 2 weeks after the last race have an employment contract that finishes, but their big drive is to bring this event home to New Zealand, because that's something that very few people ever get the chance to do. And I tell you, it's the coolest thing to imagine that you can ever dream of. I was having a chat to an old mate of mine the other day, go unnamed, and I said, in my view, there's only 3 design teams, and there were 4 boats, but 3 design teams. In that we were fortunate that Luna Rossa bought a design from us. But he made the comment, he said, actually, no, I think there's 2.5. And he was on one of the other teams that didn't have a full design team. So in the whole world of technology for these amazing flying catamarans with wings, only 2.5 design teams exist. We've got one of them, and it's a very, very difficult thing to design. And right now, we're in the America's Cup with Larry Ellison and his boys, and we're right up there with the rest of the world, right up there, right at the top of the world with the homegrown New Zealand sailing team. I'm not getting paid to say this, but New Zealand Trade and Enterprise have done an extraordinary job of wheeling people through. I know, I front a lot of this. I take 140 people out in the water every day. At least a third of those are guests of NZTE, and they are just being blown away by the technology from a country of 4 million people. And NZTE, the government is absolutely milking this event for all they can. Not only that, all of the sponsors that we have, and also the hundreds of official suppliers that are on board, are wheeling guests through here and saying, look at us, we're Kiwis, we live at the bottom of the world, there's not many of us, but we can do this stuff. And people are going, wow, that's amazing, we never knew that, and it's working. It's a great sales, it's a platform for selling New Zealand, and it works.